the most entitled parent you've ever encountered. I was at the playground with my 6-year-old son, Jake, when this kid, maybe 8 years old, ran up to us completely out of nowhere. We'd just arrived and Jake was excitedly pulling our new soccer ball out of his backpack when this kid pointed at it and demanded, "I want that ball." I smiled politely and said, "Sorry, buddy. We just got here and we're about to play. Maybe you can join us?" He crossed his arms defiantly. "No, I want it now. Give it to me." Before I could respond, his mom appeared behind him like some kind of helicopter parent. "Just let him have it for a few minutes," she said, not even bothering to introduce herself or say please. I explained that we'd driven 20 minutes to this specific park because Jake absolutely loves soccer, and we only had about 30 minutes before his dentist appointment. We literally planned our whole day around this playground visit. She rolled her eyes dramatically. "You're being ridiculous. Kids need to learn to share. It's just a ball." I was trying to stay calm, but something about her condescending tone was already getting under my skin. "I understand sharing, but we just got here," and that's when her kid decided to take matters into his own hands. He lunged forward, grabbed our ball right out of Jake's hands, and took off running across the playground like he'd just stolen treasure. Jake immediately started crying. I looked at the mom, expecting her to call her son back or at least apologize for his behavior. Instead, she shrugged like nothing had happened. "See? Problem solved. Now they can share." Are you kidding me? I walked over to where her kid was now kicking our brand new ball around and calmly said, "Hey buddy, I need our ball back now." "No!" he screamed at the top of his lungs. "It's mine now! Finders keepers!" I gently but firmly took the ball back from him. The kid immediately dropped to the ground and started having a complete meltdown, screaming like I'd just committed the worst crime in human history. The mom came charging over like I'd physically attacked her precious child. "Now look what you did!" she shrieked. "He's completely traumatized! How could you be so cruel to a little boy?" Other parents around the playground had stopped what they were doing and were now openly staring at this woman. I kept my voice level and calm. "Ma'am, your son just took our ball without asking. That's called stealing." "Stealing?" she practically screamed, her voice echoing across the entire playground. "He's 8 years old. Kids take things. You're supposed to be the adult here." She started going off about how I was teaching my son to be selfish, how kids these days don't know how to share anymore, how parents like me are exactly what's wrong with society. She was loud enough that parents from the far side of the playground were turning to look at the commotion. Jake was still standing behind me, clutching the ball and sniffling quietly. I could see he was confused and upset